Let's see. Facebook, YouTube. Oh, I shouldn't hit refresh. Shit.
Here we
Whoops.
go, Code. Got the throwback Montana jersey on to fit the scheme.
The throwback.
The throwback on the Montana.
There we go. We're up
On the
and we're
Joe
live.
Montana.
You something. We starting it up, Donnie Mac. We're going live here as another wonderful episode of the greatest sports show on earth. It's 863 Sports Buzz. I am Marshentime. My partner over there, Donnie Mac, doing his fancy dancing over there. We got the Montana jersey. So I'm picking my Dolphins. I'm going with my Dolphins, man. You know it. Donnie
right,
Mac, how you feeling, buddy?
Hey, hanging out. It's that time. We got some college football action this afternoon, March time. It's that time of year.
We finally got some football, man.
Time of year,
finally.
Man.
Football is here. It's ready to rock and roll, Donnie Mac. Listen, buddy. College football next weekend, big week 1. This is week 0. Man, it was great. So we already started off with the opening game in Dublin, Ireland. And listen,
going down to the wire.
Ranked matchup, too. Top 25, ranked. Man. Listen, I'm pumped up. It's
number
football.
24 taking down
it's football season, baby.
Kansas. 24 taking down the underdog, taking down the higher seed here. March time. It's a great way to start this. We're kicking this around. We're going to do our college football top 12.
Of course,
playoff predictions, March time. We're going to get down to the meat and potatoes in college football. We're going to do that in NFL, March time. This is our official preseason.
Yes, sir.
Predictions. Okay, the knock that off of there. It's just preseason now, Martian time. This is
I mean, honestly, it's already started, but it's okay. We're doing it. You know what? We had some technical difficulties last week.
And I'm tired. I'm tired of Martian time. I'm tired of people saying week 0 doesn't count. It counts.
It counts.
I'm excited.
Listen,
dude, we got football today.
Goes in the column, man. It's in the column.
That's right.
It's in the column.
We
rolling with it, buddy.
100% Martian time.
Yes,
100%, dude. So where do we start here? You want to kick some other things around right now in the football world before we get down into the meat and potatoes? Like, you want to kick around any kind of news or anything you think is going to be significant throughout the football world before we start predicting this stuff?
I mean, listen, man, I don't know if there's anything big going on in the football world that, we really need to talk about too much. Listen, I'm just excited it's finally back, Donnie Mac.
Yeah.
Now we got 5 months of football every weekend, Donnie Mac.
Yeah.
Finally. I'm feeling good about it, man. I'm feeling good. Finally. I don't have to wait anymore for football. I love baseball. I love basketball, but man, listen. Football Sundays, there's nothing better than a good old football Sunday when you're sitting there watching all the games all day long.
I'm getting a little bit of feedback on my end, March time. Does it sound good? Is it okay?
Yeah, you sound good to me.
Good to go. Okay, yeah. I'm with you, man. I'm ready to feast on this, dude. I mean, we've been hyping this thing for the last couple of weeks. We started a fantasy football league. We've been talking about it. You know what I mean?
Which, by the way, I'm going to be the champion of, but, it's okay, Donnie, man. We'll throw that out there.
March time, but... we're talking about this. What do you think about the gridiron challenge, through ESPN? That's pretty cool what they're putting out there, man. Have you read up on it?
I haven't read into it too much, because to me, it's more of luck than anything. So I stay away from luck too much,
So you're saying fantasy football is luck?
Fantasy football is different than gridiron challenge. Everything that I've read. So, I have to read a little bit more into it because I haven't got all the way into it.
You might want to because it's the best team. You got to have the best team and put together the best team to be recognized. So, it's nothing about luck with that one, Martian time.
Yeah, but you can't add and drop in the gridiron challenge. Am I right?
Yes, you can. Yes,
you can. See, I've seen some of that.
No, what it is within the gridiron challenge, and let me explain a little more in depth for you, is you still get into the same type of league. I mean, you're getting into the league. It's a gridiron league is all it is. So everybody in this league 1 through 10, is all in this gridiron gauntlet. So the winner of that and the winner of all these leagues, and it comes down to, the top 4 best scoring of all the leagues that get started from gridiron. And that's it. The top 4 get recognized, and number 1 is number 1.
Crazy.
There is no playoff. You can run through the playoffs in your leagues and everything, but it's the highest scoring team throughout the season. No playoffs. No playoffs. I repeat, no playoffs. This is all regular season, highest scoring fantasy teams. The top 4 all win the prizes.
All right. Well, you know what? I may have to jump in one, Donnie Matt.
It's interesting.
Listen,
it's very
I'm
interesting.
more entertained by our league because I want to beat you up. I want to beat my buddies up. That's gonna be near and dear to my heart when I win that championship.
Oh yeah,
so.
I hope you share this, and I hope a lot of our fellow colleagues are watching this right now, because this guy that calls him the Napa Auto Parts Crusher it's become personal already. It's already become personal. I'm going to change my name, and it's going to be the Colby Thumper. That's all it's going to be. It's going to be the Colby Thumper.
Listen, man, when he takes that last place, because I got us a special trophy. I got us a last place trophy. So when he takes home the last place trophy, we can give it to him, because I got a special one.
That's excellent, Marshall. I like your style, boy. That's why I like you. You know what I mean? Hey, without further ado, you want to do NFL? You want to do NCAA? What do you want to do first, man?
Man, let's talk NFL. We'll leave college football for the end of the show.
Let's do it.
Because that's going to be the fun thing when we're doing our last couple games.
Yeah.
Donnie Mac, NFL football.
NFL.
We've seen preseason. Has anybody stood out in preseason to you that you're like, man?
Not really.
You know what? This team may surprise me.
Not really. I mean, it's pretty much what I saw coming. All about coaching, upper echelon moves. You know what I mean? Personnel moves that is not so much player relevant, but more coach relevant. Yeah, these coaches, obviously, that comes secondhand nature. When these coaches fall in hand, player development and player movement comes right behind them, because that's how good these coaches are. So what I initially thought in my head, Marcia, no. And I posed that question to you. I'm going to reverse it, and I'll leave you with that.
There has been a couple of single players that have kind of shined a little bit.
Well, single players is a little different. Now, you're talking about teams. I got single players that I've got a few highlights of. Go ahead and talk about teams.
Teams. All right, well, teams. Well, there has been a couple little defensive teams that have, kind of stood up. But the thing is, defense always seems to get going faster than the offenses. That's always how it seems in preseason. You see some good defensive plays. I feel like that always kind of happens more in the preseason than it does in the regular season. By the regular season, the offense is like ready to go, ready to rock and roll, and I'm ready to see it, man. Week 1 is 2 weeks away. Donnie Mac, 2 weeks away.
2 weeks away, brother.
Listen, man, I'm ready for this. The Dolphins are on right now, and I'm missing it. But I figured it's preseason, so
you're not missing a whole lot there, Marshentime.
Yeah, I know, because we have Tua Tagovailoa as our quarterback, so we're always gonna lose. And listen, by the way, I seen you and Jeff's little thing, so I changed my abbreviation too, buddy. So it's okay though. I figured I'd throw it back at you.
I'm glad you finally saw it, Marshentime.
Yeah,
I hope Jeff's watching this, dude, and he needs to watch the replay if he's not, because that is awesome.
Yeah, I see it Friday. I'm like, Jeff, what is this? And I'm like, all right, guys, I got you. That's okay, buddy. I got a little surprise on mine for you. It's okay, buddy.
I love you, man.
I changed my abbreviation too, bud. It's okay.
Hey, did you see my picture though? Did you see my profile?
I did not. It didn't show up.
Yeah, take a close look at my profile picture.
Wow.
Because you'll absolutely, if you thought Tua was bad, this is a double Tua.
It's a double Tua.
I sent you this picture a long time ago when I took a picture with Tua. That's my profile picture.
With your target Tua, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. When I took a picture with the Tua cardboard.
That's okay, man. Listen, when I take the championship and I win it all, I'm going to be very excited.
You'd be the ultimate Tua lover. You know what I mean? Yeah, and think about it.
I will, because Tua will not be on my team.
Tua, it all blends together. Everything just meshes. So.
Yeah, it meshes because he's he's going to be
We'll,
a mashed potato at
we'll
the end of the
be
year.
good,
So
March
it's okay, man.
Hey, who you got winning the AFC North? I want to know that. Let's get right down to the meat and potato,
Hey,
March. Let me ask you that.
We all know who's going to win the AFC North, Donnie Mac, and it's not going to be your Cincinnati Bengals. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. I know that's what you want me to say, but you ain't got a defense. And what do we say here at 863 Sports Bus, Donnie Mac? What do we say?
Pittsburgh's always in it. They got a defense.
I'm out of here.
Now they've got Aaron Rodgers. You don't.
Yeah, they got Aaron Rodgers. That's the problem, man. He ain't gonna make it. He's gonna make it just as long as Tua does. So we all know who's gonna win it. It's gonna be a team who's won it the last 3 years.
Who makes it longer? Is it Tua or is it Aaron?
Neither one. Honestly, probably Tua, because Aaron Rodgers got to go back to the Jet Stadium where he just tore his Achilles in week 1. So.
Oh wow, yeah, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
That's a big
deal. Got
to
go back to the Jet Stadium week 1.
I didn't think about that. They put some pressure on him to run, man. That might be bad.
Hey, listen, the Jets got a defense. So.
Dude, that would blow my mind if that happened again within 3 years, man. That would blow.
Marshentime of Aaron Rodgers.
Did you just jinx Aaron Rodgers? I think you just jinxed Aaron Rodgers, dude. You just jinxed the A-Rod.
Listen, man.
And look what colors I'm wearing. That's resembles. This is Notre Dame colors, but this is
it kind of does resemble Green Bay.
This is like Green Bay type. Oh my God, Marshall! I think you just cursed this guy. Shame on you.
You never know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But Donnie Mac, you want my opinion on the AFC North, but that's not how this works, Donnie Mac. Because guess what? That's your team's division. You got to give me your opinion. We all know my opinion. It's going to be the Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah, well, that's my opinion also, and I told our colleague, like I said, I told Jeff, I'd be very surprised if Cincinnati makes the playoffs, and if they do, they're going to be limping. They're going to be limping. They're going to be battered. They're going to be beat up on offense.
Well, you don't have a defense already, so
I know. That's what that's obvious. Why are you even pointing that out? I'm talking about the offense. Everybody's going to be beat up trying to score.
That's because your offense has got to score 60 points.
Hey, move on, dude. Move on.
60 points.
Everybody except for you, you just had to emphasize that. Everybody except for you understood what I was saying. And you understood it. You just wanted to emphasize it.
I did. You know what? Because the Cincinnati Bengals
just suck, man. That are going to be floundering down there in South Florida.
That's because we have two attacking Violas.
Flogging all the Dolphins. That's what they're going to be doing. They're going to be flogging the Dolphins. Not being the Dolphins. They're going to be flogging the Dolphins.
I just want to point out, we will be going up against each other. And I think it's December.
I just want to point out it doesn't matter because it'll be the shit bowl. The shit bowl.
Wow, you got a lot of faith in your team, buddy. A lot of faith in your team.
So do you.
That's
we'll still beat that garbage ass stuff you guys call Dolphins down there in Miami.
We'll see, buddy, because guess what? It's probably going to be the highest scoring game of the year because there will be no defense on the field.
If Tua makes it, he might be fucking a bobblehead.
That's true. But listen, we got Quinn Ewers, man. I'm telling you, he's going to be a good quarterback.
He's going to have both of his ankles broken by week 3.
Wow. Now you're just putting curses on my team members, man.
He's going to have to run for his life because you already got your best players on your offensive line hurt. They're already hobbling. Devon A-Chain, he can't tote the ball. You better hope the next 3 guys behind him can because A-Chain's got a calf injury. And you know what happens with calf injuries if you don't treat them right? We all know. We saw that what happened with Christian McCaffrey last year with his calf injury. It turned into an entire year because if he doesn't get that treated, it's going to be an Achilles. Okay, it can get very, very bad for him. So this,
you're not getting me no Tua jersey, Reap. Get out of here. I ain't taking no Tua. I will burn a Tua jersey. It doesn't look good back there, Marshentime. I'm just going to point that out. It's okay, buddy. Listen, I like what Ollie's doing in preseason. I really think Ollie's going to be a good running back too for us.
Ollie's going to be great.
So
Ollie's going to be absolutely phenomenal. He's somebody nobody knows about, but that's one thing Miami does consistently, and you should be proud of. That's one thing Cincinnati does consistently that I'm proud of. We produce wide receivers. You guys produce running backs. That's just what happens. And these organizations, starting back with A.J. Green, Chad Johnson, Hushman Zada, all the way up to
Chad Ochocinco.
Yeah,
Ocho Cinco?
all the way up to where we're at right now. And even Chris Collinsworth back in the 80s, dude. You can start it now with Larry Zonka. Bring it all the way up to the Ronnie and Ricky area. You can bounce anywhere in the era, and Miami's always had a dominant running back, just like Cincinnati with their. I'm proud of that, okay? Ohio State does the same thing. The only thing
You got to
different.
bring an Ohio State in here.
Hey, only thing different, Marshentime. Oh yeah, because we're champions. Florida State not so much. But
listen,
we
were champions like 15 years ago. So shut up. We
were champions last year. Buddy.
Oh my gosh!
Year.
Yeah. That's because you picked Florida State to win 2 years ago. So it was your fault because you jinxed Jordan Travis. Listen. I don't want to hear your garbage.
Jordan Travis, that's what it was.
You did. Now he's retired because of you. He's retired because of you, Donnie Mac.
That hurts. Cool. Hey, God. Dude, that hurts, man.
That kid could have been something, Donnie Mac. And you ruined his career, man.
No, I did not, man. That hurt. You know what? I got to go take a nap right now, dude. You done beat me to sleep. Okay, let's move on. AFC North is
I just want to point out, Reap says someone better not breathe on Burrow too hard, or he's going to get hurt too.
It's the same thing I say about Tua. It's hard to play football when your team is all hurt around you.
Your offensive line is not good.
I mean,
it's dangerous.
Same thing. When you're running for your life and you got to make something happen all on you. Look at preseason. Look what Burrow was doing. There's no reason that dude should be running around in the preseason second game like that.
Yeah, I don't know why he was doing that. He should have just threw the ball away. Like, there's no reason.
Marshentime, it's absolutely flabbergasting. That is the epitome of how this season's going to go. I hope you know that. I hope not, man, for your sake. Because I know you're a Bengals fan. No, me neither. And I hope it's not for the Dolphins' sake. The way Detroit beat them up in that joint practice. I mean, it looked like they were playing a little league team. It was absolutely bad, dude. Bad. Like, we need to get together and start coaching these people on our own. We really do. Anyway, let's move on. AFC East. Who you got in the East, man? Let's do the tough divisions.
Ooh, AFC East is easy, man. That's gonna be the Bills. Well, that's the Bills.
You think it's gonna be the Bills?
It's gonna be the Bills. There's no doubt in my mind it's the Bills, man.
You think it's gonna be the Bills? I think there's a team that's gonna poke in there, and they're gonna be a team to be reckoned with. And you already know where I'm going with this, and it's gonna be because of the new head coach. This is one of those teams that I seen in the offseason that made all the right moves. I made all the right draft picks.
You are not going to tell me Mike Vrabel is taking the Patriots to win the division.
I'm not telling you that.
Right,
if you calm down and put your panties back in their waist and listen to me,
I will take my panties and put them wherever I want to take them.
You just listen to me, Marshentime. You're not GM Marshentime right now. It's GM Donnie Mac. And what I'm saying is this team is going to spoil.
Going down the drain.
They're going to spoil a couple of big wins for the Bills later on in the season when they got to go to New England. And it's later on in the season, I think 14, 15. If you look at that schedule, it's going to be trouble for Buffalo because it's going to be crunch time for seeding. When it comes to playoff seeding, right there at that point, and it's going to be bad. I like Buffalo in this division. Okay. Now, whether or not injuries, we could say that all day long. Buffalo has not had that injury plague. They've got injuries. And they've gone over those injury plagues and just moved on. They were resilient to that, and I like Buffalo. Doug McDermott on the hot seat. They got on crunch time. They might win 14 games.
They gotta win. They gotta win in the playoffs, man.
They have to.
Gotta do something.
I mean, do you think like McDermott's on that hot seat like I do?
Listen, I know Reap's in here. I know Reap really doesn't like Josh Allen as much as some people do. I like Josh Allen.
I've come over. You know how I was on Josh
I know.
Allen.
You hated Josh Allen. I finally convinced you to see Josh Allen in the real way, man.
Josh Allen convinced me.
But you know what I mean?
Like, I had to show
you what he was
going
to do, man.
And he still really hadn't convinced me because he still farted in the playoffs.
Well, was it him or was it his whole team? I mean, you can't blame one guy, man.
It's really him.
Really
and he
doesn't
have.
I don't know about
he didn't have nothing around him all year, Marshentime. Let's be fair. He didn't.
Exactly.
It was all him.
Coleman sucks. Oh, sorry.
It was all him.
Sorry.
He was a rookie. What do you want him to be? I mean, Superman?
Yeah, exactly. I want him to be like Malik Neighbors. Malik Neighbors had nobody throwing it to him, and he still put up over 1,000 yards.
Well, good for him. Good for him because there was nobody else on the team to throw to.
There's always other people, Donnie Mac.
Yeah,
There's
that
always
couldn't
other
catch the
people, bud.
football. He
Well,
happened to be the only guy that could.
That could be a possibility, but
Hey, point well taken. I know you receive it well. Okay, what your choice? You going north or west on this one, or south or west?
We'll go with the West. The West seems to be an interesting one. I know you like a couple teams in the West.
I do.
You know, hey, let me hear what you say. Let me hear what you say, buddy.
Oh, you want to hear the West, and you know
West.
what? I overheard a conversation the other day, and I didn't catch it all. And you were talking to somebody. You said, Donnie Mac said, there's one team over here in this division that can unseat the Kansas City Chiefs as the divisional champion. And you know what, Marshentime? I did say that.
You did.
I did say that, Marshentime.
You did.
And it's none other than that team up there in that Mile High City. And everybody else knows them. With Bo Nix playing as strong as he was at the end of the season, that defense and running backs that nobody else in the NFL even knows about over here.
All I got to say is you're lucky because, I printed out a not so fast sign for, the Great League Corso because it's going to be his last week, next week. I printed it out, but I can't find it because I wanted to throw it up there really badly.
You can't use that right now in the NFL anyway.
I can't.
No,
Listen,
you can't. You got to use that in NCAA first of all, and
my
second
man has
of all,
been there.
You cannot be a front runner with the rest of the nation for the last 6 years. You cannot be. If there's one team that's going to unseat them in that division, it's going to be Denver.
Sorry, not happening, buddy.
It's going to be Denver.
It's not going to happen. I don't see it happen. I like Denver. I like their defense. We've talked about it many times because what do we always say here at 863 Sports Buzz? It's defense wins championships. Yeah. And Denver has that mean defense that everybody loves. They got the best quarterback. I'm not saying Kansas City. Kansas City doesn't have receivers. That's what Kansas City doesn't have.
They don't have a lot of stuff against a really good defense, and we've seen that backfire.
Listen, man.
Big time.
There's one thing that I'm putting above all, though, and that is the guy who keeps making his team go to the Super Bowl.
Andy Reid.
Well, that too. They're out-coached. I'm sorry. I don't think Sean Payton is the guy.
This is the year, and you can mark this, timestamp it, Marshentime, right here on our
timestamp it.
Right here. Stamp it with Donnie Mac and 863 Sports Buzz. This is the year that Patrick Mahomes get hurt, and he's out for the season.
Ooh, he's putting a big curse on the Patty Mahomes.
This is it, Marshentime. I hope I'm wrong, but I've been having a lot of feelings.
You're putting a lot of curse there, buddy. It's all I gotta say.
It's not a curse. It's not a curse. It's a prediction.
That's kind of a curse, man. I'm just saying, but hey,
I'm not a witch. What do you think? I'm the Tin Man or something? I'm not Wizard of Oz.
I mean,
come on.
You jinxed Jordan Travis, so I'm just saying.
Hey, inadvertently, I was rooting for him. Now I'm rooting against Patrick Mahomes. He might break every passing record in the NFL.
That's true. I wouldn't listen, man. I'm never putting it back behind that guy because that guy, we've seen him roll his ankles.
He's getting away with way too much. Oh. He's getting away with way too much. That's my point. He's gotten away with way too much. He's gotten way too lucky. All these underhand and behind the back and all these shovel passes and these cracked helmets that didn't backfire on him, it's going to backfire this year because last year he got lucky again. Very, very lucky. They should have never been in that Super Bowl. Never been there.
I'm not doubting him, man. I'm still taking the Kansas City Chiefs. There's no doubt. Hey. Until you prove me wrong, I am taking the guy who keeps leading his team to the Super Bowl, man.
I'm taking the Denver Broncos. Hey, saddle up those wild horses.
Man. You ride them into the sunset. You ride that Bronco right under the sunset.
Here we come, right through the mountains, baby.
Hey, don't be scared though when the Chiefs are standing there on top of that mountain waiting for them.
Who we got next, Marshentime? We got the South to do. Now it's on you.
God, this is the worst division,
South.
man.
This is the nastiest division.
It is. It really is. I mean, Jacksonville did some things in the offseason. Indianapolis. Daniel Jones has been officially called the starting quarterback for Week 1. Will he make it to the season? No, because that's just how the Indianapolis Colts are.
Let me stop you right there, Marshentime. Go back to Trevor Lawrence now. Let's depict this. Let's pick this apart. Let me pick your brain a little bit. We already and it's really not an entertaining division, but it is when we talk about this. Trevor Lawrence, #1 pick, coming out of Clemson. All this hype should have been that dude. This is the make or break year. Now they got Liam Coleman. You seen what he did with Baker Mayfield last couple of years, right? So now he's in Jacksonville. Is it a resurgent year for Trevor Lawrence? Do you believe in that? Do you really believe and he can have some kind of turnaround over an offensive type head coach like that? And throw in a number one draft pick and a guy like Travis Hunter. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to mention that name again. Travis Hunter,
you jinxed him,
which is absolutely elite on offense, Marshentime. There's no taking that away.
He's
elite on offense.
Whoa!
He is
We're
elite on offense.
No.
He is elite.
No. We are not using the elite word for Travis Hunter on offense. If you want to say he's elite on defense, I'm all for it. I'll let it slide. We are not saying he's an elite on offense, sir. When he was playing in the worst defensive division in football. Worst.
NFL's no different.
No,
exactly. One-on-1, one-on-2. No different.
I'd rather take him as a cornerback than a receiver any day of the week, Donnie Mac. I'm sorry. And I'm
taking him as a receiver. Especially with the receiving core they have. No, absolutely not. No. Watch this guy. This guy is going to be phenomenal.
Sir, they had Brian Thomas Jr., who had one of the best rookie seasons, sneakily under the radar that most people don't realize last year.
And he was a prima donna. He was a prima donna.
Oh my gosh, get out of here! He was not a prima donna.
Yes, he was.
No, he was
dude.
not. Get out.
He was too, man. You better go back and look at it. He couldn't get along with the coaches. He couldn't get along with the quarterback. None of that shit was working there because he felt like he was King Ding-a-ling. That's why. After his rookie year. Because your rookie year just makes you everything. That's where he is now. I mean, who's talking about it now?
You just leave him out there for me then in the draft, and I'll take him in the fantasy. Don't worry, buddy. That's all I got to say.
Hey, you can have him. We're in the 6-team league, dude. If you got to go that far to get it, you got a bad team, bro. You got a bad team.
Listen, buddy. We have added an extra flex player, so you better be careful.
Who cares?
That added flex spot's going to be a lot harder than people think it is, man. I'm telling you right now.
Okay, well, I hope you brainstormed it for a couple of weeks, man.
Oh, buddy, don't you worry.
And
I got a nice little list right here, and I'm going to be ready for that draft.
You hear Marshentime, guys. This is how Marshentime does it. He makes sure he gets control of everything, and he knows how he sets the points to his favor. You hear this, right? You hear him, right?
Whoa! Listen, sir, you can go through and look at any of the points right now.
I'm not even going to look at that crap, and I'm going to whoop your ass. Yeah, that's how funny that's going to be.
When you get that last place trophy, I want you to bring it on stream, and I want you showing everybody. In a few, in just a
I'm
couple
going to give
months,
it to you because it's going to be a little penis like this.
Listen, hey, you're getting that last.
It's going to be all yours.
I'm telling you, man.
It's going to be all urine, PP. It's going to be all urine, PP.
Wait for that last place trophy, buddy. That's all I got to say, Donnie Mac. You know.
Yeah, we hear you.
Let's jump over to the NFC, man. You know, who are you taking? I'm taking Houston. It's just clear as day to me.
I mean, you're just going NFC or NFC what?
Let's go NFC. Let's give you a
just
fun
jumping
one
over to Houston. Houston's your #1 team in the NFC. That's what it is.
No, I said Houston for my AFC South team because that's what you wanted me to do. So we're jumping over to the NFC North for you, buddy.
Okay. Now we're going to go to the North.
NFC North for you, Donnie Mac.
So you're not going to get Tennessee a shot down there with Campbell?
Hell no. You out of your mind. Yeah, he ain't got nobody to throw to.
We didn't even talk about that, Marshentime. I mean, we didn't even talk about that. And you know what? We're not going to skip over Marshentime. We're not going to skip over Marshentime because nobody in the world is talking about how calm, cool, and collective this kid is through college.
I love it, man. But guess what?
And how he's been in the NFL. But hold on. There's one big difference that I saw from him in this preseason than college. It's a huge difference. He doesn't have that rainbow throw, man. He's got that powerful dart throw now. He's throwing it on a beam, and I like that about him. Now, as far as the coaching over there in Tennessee, I think they're going to be battling Indianapolis for dead last in the division.
Exactly. Give me the
But
NFC
I like
North.
Cam Ward, man. I like Cam. Hey,
like
we
Cam
could
Ward.
not pass
But
Cam Ward.
the problem is
like
he doesn't
every
have a
other
receiver.
segment
He doesn't
in
have a
the
tight
United
end.
States.
He doesn't have a running back. He doesn't have an offensive line. He can't do it all. Tennessee's done.
Hey, we just couldn't pass him up like every other major sports network in the world. We could not. We got to kick it around.
Listen,
Give the
I'm
alumni
sorry. When he goes to a different team in 5 years, he'll probably be good. In 5 years, when he goes to a different team, he'll be good.
Over under 3,500 yards this year.
Probably over because they're going to be losing so much.
That might be a factor too. That's if he doesn't get hurt, man. The offensive line may not be that good. I don't know a whole lot about Tennessee's offensive line, to be honest with you.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah, I don't know a whole lot about it. So we're going to go NFC South now?
NFC North, buddy. I'm not giving you an easy one. You're going with the NFC North.
Man.
Give you an easy one. Get out of here. I ain't giving you no NFC South. Come on, who you got? NFC North.
You know, Marshentime, this is a tough division. I want to skip this division. I really do. I really do. Can we skip this division?
All right, I'll save it for your last one, then. You can't pick it on me, then. That's all I got to say, man. You can't.
Oh, wait. Hold on, man. That was part of the master plan.
No. You ain't doing that. You ain't doing that to me, buddy. We're going NFC West, then.
Nah, we can stay in the North, dude. We'll stay in the North. And, you know, Marshentime, it's kind of hard, man. It is really hard. And like I said, the coaching changes plays a big factor.
Yeah.
And how I decide how this works here in Marshentime. It's hard to go against. The main thing for me is the root. Once you set a root, it starts to grow. That's the main thing for me. That's the main thing for me. And when we say that NFC North is going to belong to the Detroit Lions this year, I think they're going to overcome resilience, and they're going to face it. Last year, they dominated, right?
They did.
Up front, boom, boom. They're going to overcome it again, and everybody's going to count them out this year. And they're going to backtrack. About week 8, 9, they're going to start crunching down, and they're going to start punching people in the mouth. And they're going to start winning games, and they're going to start reminding people who the Detroit Lions are.
I like it.
That's what I think is going to happen this year, and Detroit's going to win this division.
I like it. You know, I'm just saying, I'm gonna counter you though on who you're wearing right there. Pretty much, I mean, you're wearing a Notre Dame jersey, but you know what? It looks like a Green Bay jersey. And you know what? I like what Green Bay's doing, man. I really do. I like what Aaron Jones.
Love Green Bay.
You know, when he left, you know, they brought in
one of
Josh
my playoff
Jacobs,
teams.
man. They got big Josh Jacobs in there. I think Jordan Love's still going to make some great plays.
King of the play action.
Improving every year. And listen, man, Josh Jacobs is going to be a huge asset to any fantasy football team this year. I think he's going to lead the league in rushing touchdowns this year. Give me the Green Bay Packers to take down the Detroit Lions in a really close race. They're both making the playoffs, but listen, I think the Detroit Lions are just going to be a little bit less behind. I think they're going to start off slow and then they're going to pick up pace, but they're just not going to be able to pick up enough pace to take over.
And there you got it from Marshentime, man. The Green Bay Packers not giving you anything right there. Detroit, Green Bay. I told you, Green Bay's still a playoff team for mine. They're going to finish close. Like I said, Detroit's going to have a race at the end of there. And I believe they got a matchup at the very end of that season. They might depict that. It really might. And they always do, but I don't know. I haven't looked at the schedules in a couple of days.
I haven't looked at the Detroit schedule. All I've been looking at is Miami's. So
okay, we did the NFC North.
Yep.
I'm going to point you out to the NFC West, man. That's got to be an intriguing one.
You know, it should be. But here's the problem, Donnie Mac. You got the main guy coming back in CMC, and he is ready to rock and roll. They said in camp, man, this guy is looking unstoppable.
Marshentime, if you didn't know, breaking news, they did sign Brian Thompson Jr. too.
They did. They traded for him, you're right.
Yes, they did.
They traded for him from Washington for a 6th-round pick. And they got Sky Moore from Kansas City, too, a couple of days ago.
Yep.
San Fran's making moves, man. You know who I like. You know I'm a CMC believer. When CMC's on the field, San Fran's hard to stop. Give me San Francisco to win this division. Taking it back.
Defense, I'm going to agree with you right there. This is another team that's going to start out the same way. They're going to have to get rolling. They're going to have to figure things out up front. CMC's, coming off that fresh injury. Got BTJ coming in. You know what I mean? Ricky Pearsall in his second year. This is a young wide receiver. I think is going to be a game breaker for a lot of fantasy teams this year and a lot of leagues. Okay, they might catch him down in that 6-7 round. In a good 10-12 team league. And this guy is going to be, he's the second option. He's going to be the first option up front at the beginning of this year. He's the second option on this team. They're going to shake it down, get both of those running backs going. And with that defense, Marshentime, I think you're right. Second half of the season, San Francisco pushes them over the top and wins that division.
That's why I like Donnie Mac. I'm not giving you the NFC South because I know where you're going to go with the NFC South. So we're not doing that. So we're giving you the NFC East, buddy.
You're going to give me the East, dude.
I'm giving you the East, Donnie Mac. Who are you going to go? Are you going Washington? Are you going Dallas? Are you going the Super Bowl champs, Philadelphia?
Giants?
Or are you going the upstart Giants?
No, Marshentime last year, I think that the coaching, again, going back to last year, Marshentime, coaching was a big deal. You bring in a guy like Dan Quinn. He got stuck in Dallas. He couldn't make his decision. We saw him in Washington. His first year, he was the man on the throne. He made his moves, and where did they end up? In the NFC Championship. This guy got a bad rap from a team that wouldn't let him control nothing. He's got everything under his control. Scary Terry, that contract scares me. If they can't sign this guy, this is a guy.
I understand.
That scares me. If they can't get things right with this guy, and I understand their point of view. He's 30 years old. They're hard to commit to that contract, but let's be real. He's part of the reason why your rookie quarterback had the rookie of the year season that you had last year. Not just that defense, because that quarterback was able to stretch the field with Scary Terry, able to do anything he wanted to from the slot to the outside. That's the big factor to me right there. Big time factor for me. I'm taking Philadelphia to win this division on the single back of Saquon Barkley. Defense and running the football and an underrated quarterback, that's going to win them the division.
And you didn't even bring in the receivers, man. You
didn't
even bring in the two receivers.
I don't have
all-stars.
I don't have to.
I agree.
And they got paid.
Philadelphia
they got paid.
Eagles. Yeah, exactly. I agree with you 100%. No Micah Parsons for Dallas. Well, he's not going to be playing until they make him offered. Terry's not playing for Washington, and the Giants are just the Giants. I mean,
and to be honest with you, Micah might not even be there.
He may not. He may get traded. You never know.
He may get traded.
But
Jerry Jones is so egotistical, and his daughter's running that program, and she said there's no room to give him any money, and that's what he wants. He's getting $13 million. You know what the top three guys are getting at his position this year, Marshentime? It's
like 24 or something.
There's $30 million as the top guy. $30 million.
That is TJ Watt, to be fair. So I mean, I don't know if he's
I don't
know if he's that high up there.
He's got the same numbers.
I'm not saying he's that good.
Same numbers as TJ Watt. I mean, look at Trey Henderson. That's it. I mean, he's getting $21 million this year, but his argument is he wants 30 and he wants a longer contract. You know what I mean? And I don't agree with him as much as I do Micah.
No, I agree with Micah a lot more. I'm going to be honest.
A lot more.
A lot more.
And he let it be known before the offseason. Going into the offseason, it's not something new. And they chose to go get Pickens, you know what I mean? George Pickens, and sign this wide receiver. And he's been saying the whole offseason, I want more money. I want more money. And they chose to ignore him. So I don't think he's going to be there at Marshentime. I really don't.
We'll see, man. Because listen,
imagine if a guy like that goes to Buffalo, Marshentime. Buffalo, or a team like Kansas City.
I don't even want to picture that.
Or Kansas City or Baltimore or something like that. That could be bad. That could be very bad for the league.
Listen, I don't even want to think about that, Donnie Mac.
Listen, man.
I know your question for me, so we're just gonna move on to the NFC South. And Donnie Mac, I know you on the bake train. I know you baking it all the way home. You're putting the cake in the oven already for to bake it up.
Like
listen,
Betty
buddy.
Crocker, baby.
Listen, buddy. Here's the problem. You got a couple teams who are going to be out. I mean, Carolina's gotten better. New Orleans has gotten. New Orleans has gotten worse. But we can't say anything about New Orleans. So New Orleans is just going to be New Orleans. And then you got Atlanta, right? Atlanta's a decent,
New Orleans
team,
got
man.
They've got a big quarterback issue. After Carr retiring, they got Rattler. I mean, they got a big issue. So
Rattler and Stowe or whatever their new
quarterback.
Stowe.
Yeah.
Listen, then you go to Atlanta. Atlanta's got some really, really good weapons.
They've got talent, man.
They got a lot of talent, and that defense was
got
actually
good coaching
stingy good last year too.
Got good coaching.
But Donnie Mac, I'm riding with you, buddy. I'm on the Bake train too. I'm going with the Baker Mayfield show and Tampa Bay. Give me the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to win it.
Let's take
that division. But listen, it's gonna be close. Don't count out Atlanta. It's gonna be close. Those 2 games last year were amazing games, and I think this year they're gonna be amazing games this year too. Don't count them out. I think so
too. Hey, that defense last year started to crumble up front. They played so good in the first 4 games. That defense was so good. And defensive-minded coach and Raheem Morris, that's to be expected. You know what I mean? And then you got this potent offense. If they can put that together, Marshentime, if they can put it all together in one game, they're going to be good. They're going to be good.
Nah, I'm excited, man. I'm ready. I'm ready to see it. That's all I got to say. Donnie Mac, you know what time it is.
What time is it?
It's time for college football, buddy. It's
so
time
who you got winning the Super Bowl? Hold on. Before you take off.
Whoa. Why you got to be throwing that out to me, man?
You got to tell me.
Bowl out here?
You got to tell me your Super Bowl prediction. Who's going to be your Super Bowl matchup
out here?
And who's the winner? Before we get over NFL, we'll move on to college. Right after this, Marshentime, we do this every year. We've been doing this 3 years and running now. I got to have your Super Bowl matchup. We normally do the AFC Championship and the whole 9 yards. But I just want your Super Bowl matchup. Who's your 2 teams? Who's your winner? What's your score? And who's your MVP?
Oh, what's the score? Now we're getting serious here, Donnie Mac. Now we're getting serious. We're going, what's the score? But Donnie Mac, NFC champion. I can already see it now, man. It's going to be the Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions are making it to the Super Bowl, buddy. They're making it to that Super Bowl this year. Now we're going on to the AFC, though. And you know what? It's going to be another team that hasn't won a Super Bowl, and it's going to be the Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen's going to lead them to the Super Bowl this year, buddy. It's going to be two
Buffalo,
teams that
Detroit.
have not won the Super Bowl.
Buffalo, Detroit.
It's going to be a great game. It's going to be a high-flying, high-scoring game. Amon-Ra St. Brown, though, is going to get the winning touchdown and win the game 34-31. Detroit Lions are winning their first Super Bowl. Donnie Mac, that is how it's going, buddy.
Marshentime, that is absolutely phenomenal, the way you paint that picture right there. 2 teams that haven't been there. 1 team finally getting their victory. That's absolutely phenomenal.
I'm telling you,
and I wish I had that Lee Corso sign.
Where's that, buddy? What are you calling? Who are you calling? You got to give me yours now.
Not so fast, Marshentime. Not so fast.
That's okay. You can't really say not so fast on a Super Bowl.
There you go. There you go. Give it back to me, dude. AFC Championship. Marshentime. I'm taking the winner to be none other than the Baltimore Ravens.
Baltimore.
You heard it.
Listen.
Baltimore.
Listen, I thought about it. I thought about him. I can't.
Winning the AFC Championship, finally getting over that hump, making it back to the Super Bowl, and in the NFC. This team has been pumping. They get me pumped. I can't wait to watch them all year, and I hope to see them one time this year in person.
If you say the Tampa Bay Buccaneers,
the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to win the NFC and make it to the Super Bowl once again.
Guys, I gotta go find Donnie Mac's mind. I'll be back in a little while. Just give me a couple. Give me like 45 minutes because I don't know what he's thinking. I'm sorry, Donnie Mac. They're not going to the Super Bowl. I'm on the Baker train too.
Yes,
but they don't have enough.
No,
they don't have.
They go to the Super Bowl.
They don't have.
Super Bowl.
All right, well,
Super Bowl.
Who wins it? Who wins your Super Bowl champion from 30 years from now? Is what it seems like.
Or 30 years ago. Or it could have been 2 years ago, 3 years ago. When was Tom Brady there?
All right, you're funny, Tony. The Dolphins and Bears are not making the Super Bowl.
Buccaneers.
When the Bears make the Super Bowl, I'll say something.
Buccaneers. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And Dolphins and Bears. That's probably got to be the bottom of the barrel on both leagues. But
we must be talking about the 70s or 80s. That's what's going on here.
Yeah, that was refrigerator para area. You know what I mean? Refrigerator para. That was a Zonka era right there. That was a Zonka era. Marshentime, I want to take Baltimore to win this one. Baker Mayfield's going to be stifled by that defense.
At least you're not going that crazy. I respect it.
Baltimore's going to pound them in the Super Bowl. It's going to be a great story for Tampa Bay, and Mike Evans will break Jerry Rice's record this year with another 7th consecutive 1,000-yard season. He will break it in Tampa this year. He tied it last year. He will break it this year.
Okay, I respect it. Now, Donnie Mac, it gets to the meat and potatoes, though. Who's your MVP?
This is the big meat and taters. Big meat and taters. Derrick Henry. There's nobody else to talk about in the Super Bowl. They're going to pound it 25 times, and Derrick Henry's going to spring off the one. You remember the Beastquake run from Marshawn Lynch? This is going to be Derrick Henry in the Super Bowl.
I like it.
Beastquake.
I like it.
They're going to call it the Henry cake.
Okay. We'll see it, man. We'll see what happens. I respect that. I respect that answer, though. I love Derrick Henry. You know, I'm a firm believer in King Henry. I always have been. I always will be. So I love that answer. I'm going to be honest.
They know what they got, and they know that they're running out of time, especially with him and Lamar Jackson, Marshentime. They're running out of time. They know this is it.
True.
It's do or die.
True. Donnie Mac, I like it, buddy. I respect it, even though I don't respect the Buccaneers pick. I'm going to be honest. That was a little bit too far, I feel like, to me. But it's okay. I'll let it slide just this one time.
Yeah, I'm not asking you to respect it, but you heard it, though, didn't you?
I did. I heard it. Donnie Mac, now we're jumping in
to
college football. Listen, buddy. It started off Kansas State going down to Iowa State. Donnie Mac, what division do I want you to pick first? You know what? I'm going with a little bit of an easier one, Donnie Mac. And I'm going to go with the Big Ten.
It's easy for me this year. You know, I'm a big Ohio State fan.
I know you are.
Last year, we watched a lot of different teams do big things. We watched Indiana. We watched Penn State. We watched Oregon. We watched all these teams do really good things. But one team that I think that is going to overcome all obstacles this year, Ohio State will beat Michigan this year, by the way. They will beat Michigan this year.
Not happening, buddy. I'm sorry.
But Penn State
will
win. Penn State will win the Big Ten championship, beating Ohio State 35-19.
You know, I can't argue with the Penn State one. That's Penn State is also my Big Ten winner. I mean, Penn State just.
Hey, what are you laughing at over there? By the way, you're a Florida State fan. You got nothing to laugh at, buddy.
Oh,
you got nothing to laugh at. Go ahead. Keep on moving.
That hurt, Donnie Mac. That hurt.
Keep on moving.
That hurt.
Keep on moving.
That hurt.
It was meant to hurt. I hope
feel
it offended.
I
hope it burns
right now, man.
I hope it still burns.
It burns. It hurts. But Donnie Mac, go ahead. It's your turn to ask this time.
Hey. Okay. Well, Big 12. Let's get right down to it. Let's go Big 12. Who are you taking in Big 12?
That's, oh, man. I really want to say.
Because that's another power conference. If you ask me, if a team's got a shot to get into the playoffs, it's going to be from the Big 12 also. That's the only other conference way out there, besides, the ACC.
Whoa! What are all these strays, man? What are these strays right now? This is hurtful right now, Donnie Mac. You know,
But Big 12, man. Get. I mean, are you a Texas Tech
wow. This is
fan or
hurtful.
Iowa
But
State
listen, man.
fan, Iowa fan? What are you,
Well,
man?
that's the Mountain West, isn't it? That's not. Is that the Big
No,
12?
it's Big 12.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
It's
You're
Big.
right. All right.
Get with
But
the program.
listen, no. But I am going with Arizona State to win the Big 12.
Oh,
Arizona State, they looked good last
that's a
year.
surprise.
I think that it's going to be a surprise, and I think that's the team to really kind of jump up and make that jump this year, like Boise State did like last year. I think Arizona State's going to be that team to surprise teams and really come in and come on.
You do know they don't have Cam Scatterbo anymore,
I
right?
understand they don't have Cam Scatterbo, but guess what?
Okay.
Cam Scatterbo wasn't really
Okay.
all that great. It was the receivers and the quarterback
really
that really
was.
led them. Donnie Mac. He had
He
wide
was.
open lanes because the quarterback was doing so well all year.
He was good. Is that why Ashton Gentry is same division, Boise State? I mean, come on.
No,
Yeah.
Ashton Gentry was Ashton Gentry. And
Come on.
you are not going to tell me that Ashton Gentry was even close to same
Come
as
on,
Cam
man.
Scatterbo, Donnie Mac.
He had
Because you
400
even told
yards
me
more than
Ashton
Cam.
Gentry's going to be the rookie of the year. So don't give me none of that garbage.
Who?
You did. You claimed
Who,
Ashton
me?
Gentry was rookie of the year 2
Who,
weeks ago,
me?
Donnie Mac. Yes.
Who, me?
Yes, you. Who you got for your Big 12 then, Donnie Mac?
Big 12, I'm taking that team you saw today. They were ranked number 24, beat number
Iowa
17,
State?
Kansas State. I'm taking
Okay.
Iowa State, man. I'm taking the
Okay.
Cyclones. I really like this team and their defense, and they can put it together on offense. They're really balanced. They got a balanced offensive attack, more of a pro style this year. I love it, dude. I love what they're doing.
I respect it. Now, Donnie Mac, I won't give you the hard one.
Yeah, go
I'll
ahead.
give you
Go
the
ahead.
ACC,
No,
buddy.
give it to
me the ACC.
Nah, give it to me. I don't care. Give it to
No.
me.
Listen. We're giving you the ACC, buddy. ACC, go ahead.
Oh, you're going to give me the ACC.
I'm giving you the ACC.
So because there's only one other conference I want to go after that, and you're going to get that.
I know you're going with it.
All right. You know, this might be a surprise to a lot of people to me. So,
It's a surprise, he said.
it's going to be a surprise to a lot of people because I've been getting a lot of flack. A lot of people think Clemson should be that team. You know, Clemson this, Clemson that. I'm going with the Miami Hurricanes to win the ACC this year. I'm sorry.
God.
In the championship, I'm taking them to defeat Clemson 26-13. You know what I mean? They're going to have 11-2 record this year. I'm taking the Hurricanes. I like them. You see those colors? You see those? You see them on your shirt?
I am and just horribly disappointed in you, Donnie Mac. Because you know
I'm
what?
taking the Hurricanes.
I'm going
taking
with the
the
team last year who made it to the college football finals, and I'm going with the team who lost to Clemson. I don't know why I said beat Clemson, but lost to Clemson in the ACC championship game. And guess what? Clemson will not even be in the championship game this year for the ACC. They are falling down that far. It will be SMU to take the Mustangs. We're going to take this ACC. They're going to take.
Do you know how much
conference.
firepower those people, the Mustangs, lost, dude? Are you kidding me? Their entire receiving corps is gone.
I like their coaching, Donnie Mac, and I like their defense. Their defense
entire receiving corps is gone, Marshentime.
That's okay. Donnie Mac, they run a crazy offense, and guess what? The ACC has to travel there every single time to play them. That is hard to do. We've seen it in NFL. We've seen it in college football. When you have to travel this far to play a game, it's tough, man. It's tough going to the West Coast.
It's the altitude. It's the altitude more than anything, to be honest with you.
I'm telling you, it's going to be a surprise.
It messes with a lot of
people. They're going to win it. I'm telling you right now, SMU.
And you know, this could be the conference. I'm not saying you're wrong. This could be the conference that could happen. You take a team like Miami or Clemson going that far across it into that altitude, you know, it's hard to do. It's hard to do. They did score a lot of points last year, and they beat a lot of good teams last year, Marshentime. I'm not doubting you on that. I'm not doubting you. You got something to work with, but they did that with a receiving core that their top 3 receivers are gone.
It's okay. I'm telling you now, man. I'm telling you, it's going to be a shock. They're going to go back and they're going to win it. I'm just calling it now, man.
Marshentime, so tell us who's going to win the SEC, man.
Oh, Listen, SEC, man. You got big teams in there. You got Texas. You got Alabama. You got Georgia, of course. You got LSU. You got Florida. Oh, man, this is going to be tough. I'm telling you right here, right now, though, this is going to be a shocker for most people, all right? I know people want Alabama. I know people think, Georgia's going to come back. I know people think Tennessee's always going to be there. And, they're just out of their mind. But I'm going with not Archie Manning. I'm going with the Florida Gators, buddy. As a Florida State fan, it hurts to say, but I love what this team has put together, man. If they keep DJ Lagway up, this guy is going to be a real deal quarterback. He's going to have weapons to throw to. Listen, man, they got a defense. They always have had a defense. Give me the Florida Gators to take the SEC title, man.
I like that, Marshentime. Florida Gators has been on my radar all preseason. And looking at these training camps, my deal was all the defensive guys they lost last year, and they lost a really important piece of that defensive interior.
They have one of the best recruiting classes, and almost everybody they recruited is on defense this year. It's insane. If you
I understand. I understand that, but sometimes it takes a lot of time for all that to come together. For early recruits, Marshentime, and they lost some big boys up front on that defense. Who you got in the SEC then,
Donnie Mac?
I'm going to take Texas to go 12-1.
He's on a bandwagon fan.
And beat Alabama, not Florida. Beat Alabama
fan.
in the SEC championship 38-28. That's who I'm taking.
Yeah, jump on that bandwagon, man. I don't want to
get no bandwagon.
Manning.
Here's what it is.
BS. That ain't going to happen anymore, man. I'm telling you right here, right now.
All the experience is right there in Texas.
Donnie Mac, we got 4 now. We got 4 teams in the college football playoffs, Donnie Mac. Now, this is where it gets interesting.
Now, before you get into that, do you think anybody from the AAC or the MAC conference or the Sun Belt or anybody's got a shot to even get into this playoff? I mean, because you got Rice, Tulane, UTEP, Buffalo, Boise State. You still got, JMU. Sun Belt. Does any of them have a shot to get in?
If anybody really has a shot to get in, I feel like it's going to be either Army or Navy in the AAC. I really do. I feel like Army or Navy, they have a big enough name to make that case. Because I really do. I think the committee still looks at names, and I don't like it.
Last year it was close.
They were both very close
last year.
So
that that's a good point, Marshentime, and I'm glad I asked that. Now, independent conference, I'm glad I asked that. That's a very good point, and I think you might have it.
I feel like Notre Dame is going to make it again. I really do. I feel like they're going to make that jump in.
Just because.
I really do. I think that's just because. I think they're just that team that's going to make it in.
Because they play a lot of ACC.
USA, I don't think anybody's making it. I don't think anybody's going to make it out of the MAC either. I really don't think the MAC has anybody that sticks out.
Mountain West, Boise State, do you think they have a shot this year? I got them winning the Mountain. That's why I say that.
I don't know, man.
I got James Madison winning Sun Belt. That's why I said that.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's not a bad one. It's not a bad James Madison pick. But I just don't see. I don't see it, man. I really don't. Unless I'm going with Georgia Southern just because that's my college football 2016.
Hey.
You know what I
mean? Hey, you know what, Marshentime, now we're talking about this before we get into meat and potatoes, and I'll make this real short and simple. I did a randomized team, and I started a dynasty earlier this morning.
I like it.
About 6 o'clock this morning. And I got Toledo. The Toledo Rockets, and man, is it hard! I am getting butt whooped.
Listen, man,
I'm like
that's awesome to hear that say, because you know what, Reap and I are doing a dynasty together, and he is actually Toledo, and I think that's hilarious.
No way,
you got it too, man.
Dude. They are so hard to play with.
And, we're like in our 5th year, and we're still not getting wins.
oh man, they are so hard to play with. But Marshentime. So we've got our 4 big conference winners. Yep. You're putting Notre Dame in there. Give me.
I'm putting Army in. I'm putting Army in. I trust them. I'm going with Army. Give me Army in. I got 6.
Okay, so So we're let me see. We've got 12 spots to go. You've got 6 already. You got
Yep.
1 through 6.
I'm not
That's it.
ranking them that way. I'm just saying that's where they're going right now. I got 6 teams.
Okay, so I don't think anybody. The, James Madison's the only one I put in, and Notre Dame I've got going in at number 9 because you said that also. I mean, obviously, I got Oregon State Beavers at number 10.
Ooh, you know what? That's a good pick, honestly.
I
Out of
do got Oregon State
the
Beavers.
old Pac-12.
Yep.
I don't mind that pick, honestly. I really don't. I think they have a little bit of a rough go ahead because I think they have to play at Texas Tech and at Oregon this year, though.
That's
So
the
I'm
biggest
leaving them
deal,
out.
right?
I'm leaving them out. I'm leaving them out.
That's the biggest deal. Hey, you know that's the Big 12 though too. You know what I mean? Iowa State. You know I got them winning that division. Texas Tech. I've also got making the playoff at number 11. So I've got Iowa State at number 2 seed. I've got Texas Tech at 11, and I've got 3 teams from the Big 12 in my playoff.
3 teams of the Big 12.
3 teams from the Big 12, and that's a big deal, man. Because that's kind of crazy now that I'm thinking about it. That's kind of crazy. But I do have Notre Dame in there, and I got James Madison from the Sun Belt. That's probably the biggest thing. My number 1 seed. You want to know who my number 1 seed I've got?
Who's your number 1 seed? Penn State.
Penn State. That's it. Penn State.
Penn
State. Who's your number 1 seed, Marshentime?
It's Penn State, because that's who my number 1 pick is, too.
I do have Clemson making it, though, out of the ACC. Right behind Miami, of course, that championship game. I've got Oregon making it. Marshentime. Any other breakdowns in your top 12 that worthy mentioning and why?
You know, I'm kind of going off the book here a little bit. I do not have Ohio State making it out. I'm just saying that right now, Donnie.
I don't either. I don't either. I don't have the Buckeyes.
So you only have 1 team making it from the Big Ten?
No, I've got Oregon making it. I've got
them
Oregon seated at
number 7. I didn't hear that. Okay. Yeah. I do have Penn State making it. I do have Oregon making it as well. I think they're going to be a surprise team. I also have one more team from the Big Ten making it. Donnie Mac, who do you think it is?
Indiana.
No, it is not Indiana. It's a surprise team.
No way. Not Indiana.
Team, yeah.
They're pretty experienced on that side
They are.
Both sides of the ball this year. It can't be Nebraska. Wisconsin.
Not Wisconsin, man.
Really? Who the heck do you got? Iowa. They're Iowa.
Iowa's a good pick, too. I thought about putting Iowa in there because that defense.
I got Iowa making my playoff. I forgot that. I got them making my playoff.
I'm going with University of Southern California. Give me USC making it this year, man. I think USC's going to turn around this year. I think USC's really going to turn around this year. Sure you don't, but it's okay, buddy. I don't give a crap about what you think because I know USC is going to surprise people and make it in to those playoffs. Another team I really thought about putting in was Washington. I think Washington's going to be a surprise team this year.
That's a good pick. That's a good pick.
I don't think they're going to make it, though. I think they're going to pull in the top 25. I think they're just going to have a couple of losses that probably they shouldn't have. I think in a couple of years, though, don't be surprised if they make it.
I think last year it stunted them, losing their head coach, losing the quarterback, losing their main wide receiver, everybody in one season. It stunted Washington. And so that's why they had the season they had last year. A year of recovery. Hopefully the recruitment and the transfer portal did them well. I didn't read too much on Washington, but sounds like you did, Marshentime, and I'd like to see these guys bounce back. I'd like to see them bounce back.
So Donnie Mac, then how many you got going out of the SEC? I know because I'm at 8. I think you're at 9, right?
SEC. Let me see. I've got. I'm looking at my chart here, right over top of my camera, because I've got a little chart drawn up. I've got 1, 2. I've only got 2 teams out of the SEC.
2 teams.
Yep, 2 teams.
Wow, Donnie Mac.
And
so,
it's my
Alabama, and Texas then.
Yeah, Texas. That's it. My 2 teams that made my play. And I gave this.
You are out of your mind because you know how SEC favored this committee is, Donnie Mac.
I know. That's why I took Alabama. to make it. That's why I took Alabama. You know, LSU, I know what your argument is here already because I left LSU out of this, but I put a lot of thought into this bracket and I've got it broke down 1 through 12. And I get probably a good solid hour and a half on this bracket. And this is how I really feel. And
Okay.
I think Alabama makes it a big part of because of that, because of what happened last year, and you know, because of, like you said, the favoritism.
Wow. I'm a little bit disappointed in you, Donnie Mac. I'm gonna be honest.
You should be, Marshentime. I'm disappointed
I'm just.
myself that I put that much time into the raggedy ass Alabama Crimson Tide. I'm
Listen,
sorry, Reap. No, I'm not.
you know, Donnie Mac. Here's my thing, buddy. I'm taking a team out of the SEC that nobody's expecting. I'm taking Florida, of course, to win the SEC. I'm taking Alabama just because they're Alabama. And I'm
Taking
taking
Mississippi.
what I am not taking Mississippi, buddy. I am
Really?
taking I am taking the South Carolina Gamecocks, baby, to go
You just
to
like
the.
that. Man.
I do. I
swear
love
to
saying
God.
it, man. Listen, I'm like a Pat McAfee on that, man. That's the only
I
place
know.
you can say Gamecocks in anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Give me the South Carolina Gamecocks, buddy, to win
All
to
right,
get in the
Marshall,
SEC.
that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
I love it, man. Listen, baby, I respect it. Another team that could
Woo!
sneak in from the SEC though is those Ole Miss Rebels. Be careful with the Ole Miss Rebels.
Yeah, that is a sneak in from the. You can't count Lane Kiffin out. You never can count
You
that
can't.
guy out. He's
You
an
don't really know
offensive.
what you have behind. You lost Jackson Dart. Who knows what that quarterback's going to be? If that quarterback's good, guess what? They still have a lot of weapons there, man. A lot of weapons.
And you know one reason why I say you can't count him out because he hasn't left yet. Marshentime. That means he's got something
True.
there.
That's a very
Lane
good
Kiffin.
point.
Hey, he would have hauled ass. You know it. He would have hauled ass if he didn't have nothing, man.
That is
You know it.
100% accurate, man. 100% accurate.
So, Marshentime, when it comes down to the national championship, who's your Final Four? Who's your Final Four?
Man.
What's the matchups we're going to see?
Listen, you're going to see. I've already called the University of Florida, and guess what? Florida Gators are going to be in that Final Four, man. They're going to be sitting up top and pretty. They're going to be facing. I think they're probably going to be the number 8 seed against who they're going to be facing. I think that's probably where I'm going to put this team.
Ooh.
It's going to be a little bit surprising. I know it's a little surprising, right?
Ooh. Ooh.
But then they're going to be facing the Arizona State Wildcats, buddy. I don't know why I said the Wildcats. The Sun Devils. They're facing the Sun Devils in that Final Four. I don't know why I said. Listen, I'm going big, man. I'm going big. Then we're going for the other matchups. We're going Penn State.
You ever thought how big that was?
We're going Penn State, man. Right there.
Penn
they're going to be
State?
the number 1 seed, so you know they're going to have the home field. They're going to be playing the weak team. They're going to be going against a team from the SEC, Donnie Mac, who I just said, the South Carolina Gamecocks are going to make it into the Final Four, Donnie Mac. It's going to be Florida. It's going to be Arizona State. It's going to be Penn State and South Carolina. And you know who's going to make it to the finals, Donnie Mac? You know who's going to be in the championship game? It is going to be the Florida Gators versus the Penn State Nifty Lions. And listen, man, you see it here. You see the big atmosphere. You know, it's got the Gators. It's the Penn State. It's like old school football, man. I'm telling you, it's going to be old school. Run it down. DJ Lagway is going to get hurt in the third quarter, and Penn State is going to lift the trophy up, and Penn State will take home the trophy, man. It's going to be the Nifty Lions to win the championship game.
Man, you put the hoax on them, man.
Marshentime,
dude.
I love DJ Lagway and what Florida's doing. They don't have a great offensive line. That's going to put a toll on DJ Lagway all the way into those college football finals, man. I'm telling you. I feel like that end of the game is just going to be hurt. He's going to be hurt. Just how I feel. You know, I'm going with my feeling. My gut instincts, Donnie Mac. Who's your 4, Donnie Mac?
You got to go with that number 1 seed. You know what? That's probably when I'm looking at this bracket, and I was kind of doing that as you were finishing up what you're predicting. I'm looking at this bracket. That's the most complete team, Marshentime. It is the Penn State and Nittany Lions. Barring any injuries or any setback, that is the most complete team. So, my number one seed is the Penn State Nittany Lions, as you know.
Yeah.
They're going to be playing somebody like Oregon at the number 7 or 8 seed.
Okay.
Big Ten matchup. Boom, you can see that, right?
He's going
Penn
Big
State's
Ten
going to
SEC,
take them down.
Okay. Penn State's in the
going to take them down. And I got the University of Miami at the number 4 seed. At the number 4 seed. They're going to be taking on somebody like, let's say, Oregon State at the number 10 seed.
Oh, my God.
Something like that.
This guy's out of his
Oregon
mind.
State's going to pummel Miami. Oregon State's going to hang around.
Miami.
They're going to pummel them. So, boom, we got that big deal. Number 2 seed, I got Iowa State this year. Iowa State Cyclones. Let's go. Iowa State gets Clemson like a number 6 seed. Iowa State gets knocked down. Clemson wins. Boom, ACC. There we go. We got a top 4 here, right? About to happen. Top 4 about to happen. Alabama. Number, what did I say? 3 seed?
Something like that, yeah.
Because I did 4 already. Number 3 seed, Alabama. Yeah, it's up there. Against number 9 seed, Notre Dame. Alabama beats them.
Okay.
Now I got Alabama, Penn State. Right? I got Oregon State. And who else did I have? Clemson. Oregon State and Clemson.
Mm-hmm.
Clemson wins. Goes to the national championship. Penn State wins. Goes to the national championship. Now Clemson, with Dabo and this big story, it's become a national boom. It's a big deal. Big comeback from Dabo Swinney. You know what I mean? While Penn State's just riding it out. They're quietly 11-2. You know what I mean? Not a big national story. They've just been consistent all year. Dabo, Penn State rides under the radar. Penn State pummels Clemson. Clemson had no reason being in that national championship. 34-10. Penn State.
Wow. 34-10. Disrespecting Clemson a little bit there, but it's okay, Donnie Mac. I like it.
They got their defense was too tough for them. You know, Big Ten, ACC, it's just a big difference, man.
We'll see. We'll see, man. Listen, I like your picks. You know, it's entertaining, it's fun, but we all know college football, man. It's gonna be crazy. We're probably not even gonna be close. Let's be honest. But you know what? It's fun to do. But listen, Donnie Mac, next Saturday, man. We all know what's happening.
Let's be real. Me predicting Ohio State to win that national championship last year was just.
It was good. I give it to you. You got it.
It was more of a home team bet, and you know, it was obvious they spent $20 million, and they didn't have the highest paid role last year. It was actually Oregon. Oregon had $22 million. Ohio State had $20 million. But anyways, long story short, that was just purely home team guessing. This Ohio, that whole college thing can go any way, man, any freaking way.
You know, it can change on a dime. One person can go down. They don't even put the team in because the one person goes down. You know, like when Donnie Mac jinxed Jordan Travis. Oh, sorry, I forgot. Yeah. I'm still disappointed in that. I'm still hurt by that, but it's okay, Donnie Mac. But you know what? It's college football, man. Next Saturday, though, we say goodbye to a legend, Donnie Mac. We will say goodbye to Lee Corso.
Talk about college football.
I know you posted or reposted the college game day thing, how they were doing a tribute to him, man.
Absolutely.
I'm going to be honest. I know I'm going to be there watching. I'm going to be watching the whole time just for this guy.
I will be too.
Lee Corso is the main reason I watch College Game Day. It's not going to be the same without him, and I'm very disappointed, but I love this guy, man. Listen, Lee Corso is the guy. He's the not-so-fast. He's the guy who has brought in so many views, man. I love it, and I'm going to miss him.
He is, man. Marshentime. there's not a whole lot of words that can explain what he's brought to our lives over the last 30 years,
I'm telling you, man.
especially me. You know what I mean? In my mind, when you say Lee Corso, you're thinking about that is one of the most prestigious names you can say in the
Listen,
National College Football Association.
when you wake up
That's
on
just it.
Saturday, you turn on College
That's
Game
it.
Day. You're waiting for that
What do you hear?
headgear. You're waiting for it. That's all you're there
That's it.
for. Yeah, I'm waiting, dude. I think it's a great game. They put it on Ohio State. In Ohio State, Texas. I think it's going to be a great game. They put it to be his last. I still wish it would have been at Florida State. Because I mean we play
No,
Alabama,
no.
but I respect it,
He's
man.
a Big
I
Ten
respect
guy.
it.
He's a Notre
What are
Dame
you
guy.
talking? He
Actually, he's a
coached
Notre
Florida.
Dame.
He was playing at Florida State. Get
He's
out
a
of here with
Notre
that
Dame guy.
garbage. He's a Florida State
He's a
guy
Notre
through and through.
Dame
He
guy.
said it a million times, man. Don't give me none of
Everybody
that
knows
garbage.
he's a Notre Dame guy. He's a
You're out
Notre
of your
Dame guy.
mind.
March time.
You're out of your
All
mind.
BS aside, though, with the people they got on the panel now in college game day football and college game day football, if I can get that out. But the people they have on the panel right now, March time, realistically, I think they're going to keep some of that nostalgia that Lee
How
Corso
can
had,
you, man? I don't
like
know if you can.
with the
I don't know if you
headgear.
can.
I know Pat McAfee for one will break out that headgear once or
Listen,
twice through
listen.
the course of this season.
I
He's
mean,
going to.
it'll be okay, but it's not going to be the main guy. It's not going to
It's
be
not.
the legend Lee
It's not.
Corso. It's not going to be the
Not.
same, man. I don't know. They're going to have to start
But
a new tradition.
it's a good time.
Pat McAfee's going to have
It's
to
a
chug
good
a beer
time.
for whichever team he picks or something. I'm
It's a
telling you.
good time. It's a good time because they started throwing on a good show, man. Some of the stuff I saw in the last year or so and college game day football has been the best that I've seen in a long time, and Lee Corso was a part of that. Yeah, I hope they keep some of that going. It's going to be hard to repeat because you wait for one moment, like you said,
You
Marshentime,
do.
throughout the afternoon, that big game, you wait for that moment where the selection is coming out and that headgear slides on, but there's no replacement. I think that we're going to have some of that nostalgia, and we will see him again. We will see him.
I really hope so, man. I mean, Lee Corso, if it's always the legend. It's all I gotta say. He is
Legend.
college game day,
Always will be.
and he will always be college game day. And I'm gonna love next
Always.
Saturday watching it, man. We'll have to have a little, thing for him on, next Saturday night, Donnie Mac. But listen, I know next Saturday, if your team loses, I don't want no crying on the podcast, though. All right.
Next Saturday. Next Saturday. I don't even think we kick off by that time, do we?
Yeah, you kick off at 12 o'clock, man. Ohio State kicks off at
Oh,
12 o'clock. They play at
do
12
we?
o'clock against Texas. That's crazy. I'm still annoyed by
Oh,
that.
man, that was noon game. I
I'm
thought it was
still
a
annoyed
night
by
game.
that. No, it's a noon game,
Yeah, me
man. I'm
too.
still annoyed by it, but it is what it is.
That's all right. We'll take it. Week 0 is good, man. I'm ready for week 1.
Donnie Mac, anything else you want to bring in and talk about?
March time. That's about it. And really, the only thing that flabbergasted me was I was looking at putting some questions on Marshentime Jeopardy, and I didn't get it built in time. That'll be next week, buddy. Yeah, that'll be in play next week. Marshentime
Okay,
Jeopardy's
okay.
coming back. Be here to watch that, ladies and gentlemen. But one of the questions that I was going to put on there, and now I can't put it on there, is because I'm going to ask you right now.
All right. Hit me with it.
What year and who was it that had
Oh.
the most fantasy points scored in one single season by a quarterback? By a
One
quarterback.
single season.
And I will tell you, it's been in the last 10 years.
One single quarterback, huh?
Give me a team, a name, a number of how many fantasy points, anything like that.
Man. You're
Or a
going
year
crazy,
that it
man.
happened.
And this
Or
was
a
the whole
year that
season?
it happened. Whole season.
Man.
I'll give you the points. 430 points. 430 point
430.
something points. And it doesn't matter for a quarterback if it was PPR or not.
No, it does not. I would feel like it has to be somebody that was running the ball, though, and see what happened, Oh, man. trying to think. Last 10
Come
years.
on, Marshentime.
That's a tough
Trivia
one,
question
Donnie,
for fantasy football. You're about to draft this week. You're going to draft a whole lot this week.
I am. We're talking about 10
Number
years
one,
ago. 10,
scoring
it's not like 10
fantasy
years,
quarterback and one single
You
season.
got to give me a hint, man. AFC or NFC?
Okay, you got that. AFC.
Hey, okay. See, you threw me off. I thought it was going to be the NFC. I thought it was going to be like a man.
Last
you
10
really got
years
me
now.
thrown off.
Last 10 years, AFC. Most scoring quarterback in fantasy in a single season.
Man. I feel like it's got to be Lamar, honestly, man. I feel like how much he runs the ball. I feel like it's got to be Lamar.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
That's who it is. It's Lamar Jackson.
Yeah,
And 2019.
Felt good.
2019. That was like, 2024. Sorry. 24. Yeah, 2024. Sorry. He had 430 fantasy points scored. Yeah, it was 24.
Yeah, see, I had a feeling.
Absolutely phenomenal, dude. I was like, wow. That's why we used to be so good with Lamar Jackson. You know what I mean?
Listen, man, I wouldn't be afraid to take him again because he's going to do the same thing again. So,
hey, you got it right, dude. It's the reason why we like the guy. That's the reason why, right
man.
there.
He puts up points. You got to think of a running quarterback. He can still throw the ball, but he runs a lot and scores a lot of touchdowns because of it. So
just so you know, Marshentime Jeopardy will be live next week, Marshentime. Look, here it is. I'm ready.
I'm ready, man.
Live next week, man.
Listen, I'm going to have to get phone a friend, though, right? I'm going to be able to phone a friend next time. So, we can...
Yeah, there's only one friend you can phone now.
There's only one friend I can phone? Who's that? Me, myself, and I?
Me.
Oh, man.
Hey, remember when I did that to you, though? Live?
Yeah, I remember that. That was a good one. It was a good one.
Let's let our people get out of here, bro.
All right, Donnie Mac, sign us off, buddy.
Until next week, catch us back here live at 7:30.